Yo, what up everybody, it's Theo Stewart. Today's video is just like a look back at 2019 and kind of talking about a little bit what I plan on as my goals for 2020. I know a lot of people do like monthly goals or quarterly goals or something. I've never really been one to set actual goals, but I figure, I know last year I had kind of set a goal for like the entire year of completing sovereign duties, or at least the first draft of it. So I figure each year I'm going to go ahead and do like a yearly goal that I plan on doing. So yeah, we're just going to get into that part of the video. So like I just mentioned, in 2019, I had intended to complete the entire first draft of sovereign duties. I did not do that. I took July off for Camp Nano and started outlining and plotting out my memoir, as well as started writing on it. And I also took the time to fully outline book 3 in my METAGORE series, Rise of Power. So I took July off for that. So there's 1 month out of the year I didn't work on sovereign duties. And then December, I had intended on doing that to use it to complete sovereign duties because I had like 4 chapters left at that point. And instead, I ended up working more on my memoir than I did sovereign duties because I can write more for my memoir, and we was doing some battle royales and just seeing, how many words we could get in sprints and stuff. So I took the opportunity to work on that some more. So there was basically 2 months of the year that I didn't work on sovereign duties, so therefore I didn't complete the first draft, which is fine, I don't have anything set in stone or anything, so I don't really care if I meet my goals or not. It's just kind of something I was like, the first book in my METAGORE series, The Battle For, it took 2 years to write the first draft, and then about another 2 years worth of editing and revisions and beta runs and stuff like that, and then actual publication. And I wanted to kind of cut that down some, so I figured the first draft, since it took 2 years for the first book, I was like, I'm going to try to cut it down in half and just do it in a year. So that was my main goal for last year. Again, I didn't do it. I have like three and a half chapters left, I believe. So my intentions for January is to try to get that done and, have that all completed. Then I'll go back and finish some of my scenes I kind of just skimmed over real briefly, like, add more here and just kind of skip it, little tags and stuff like that. So I plan on going back and do that. After I do all that, hopefully sometime in February, I will start my alpha run and start sending it out to alpha readers and such, which there's a link down in the description if you want to be an alpha reader, preferably someone who has read the first book, because there will be spoilers to the first book, since this is a series and some things might not completely make sense if you have not read the first book. So preferably people that have read the first book or are intending to read the first book, but it won't be a requirement. Just so you know, it does pick up right when the first book leaves off, so there might be some stuff that's not really explained in the second book that was explained in the first book. But I plan on starting that in February. And once that starts, I might actually start kind of mapping out some more for Rise of Power, which is book 3. Might even start kind of working on the first draft of that for a little bit. And then go back after I've took maybe a month or 2 break from sovereign duties and go back over the feedback I get from my alphas and start doing some revisions and all that kind of stuff, and start on second and third drafts. And then hopefully by the end of 2020 I intend to have all of my revisions done. Maybe not actual professional edits or anything, because money and such. I'll probably wait until tax season 2021 so I can afford an editor again. But I hope to have all my own revisions and my own personal edits done by the end of this year, as well as have a good, I would say maybe a quarter to a half of the first draft of book 3 completed by 2020. So that is my intentions. I have not really mapped out book 3 as in, you know, what chapters, and so I don't know how many chapters it's going to be. And I haven't really fleshed out all of the side plots. I have outlined the majority of the book. I've got all the key points and stuff mapped out, and I've done some of the side plots, but I still got to kind of connect A to B or whatever here and there. So I'll be doing that whenever I do take my break from sovereign duties and actually determine how many chapters it's going to be, about how long the book will be. So yeah, I believe it's going to be probably about as long as the first book. Maybe longer, I don't know. I feel like the second book might be the shortest. The second and fourth might be. I think the first and third would be the 2 longer ones. I don't know. But yeah, I'll find that out whenever I actually go back and sit down and try to map everything out, you know, by scene and chapter instead of just the key points and what actually happens. But that's my main goal for 2020 as far as writing. More, I guess, writing aspect, but not the actual writing itself. I hope to attend more local writing groups. There's one that's about 20 miles away or so, and I've been going there 2 years this month. But I had not really got to go since July of last year until this month. They just meet once a month. And since July, I had not been able to make it until yesterday, or Saturday. I'm filming this Sunday, but yeah. Saturday was the first time I've been able to go since like mid-July. So I hope to be able to attend more of those. I just haven't been because my wife's schedule and me being at home with the kids and not having anybody to keep them. When I go to those meetings, I really don't want to take 3 kids there. I probably wouldn't mind taking my oldest, but I know my 2-year-old I definitely don't want to take. So yeah. But I do hope to be able to attend more of that, but that's really not something that I can control myself. And then as, you know, my network, my platform online, I hope to be able to continue to grow. I know I created this AuthorTube channel in 2018. I think I posted my first video in like January of 2018, maybe the late December, I can't remember, of 2017. But roughly 2 years ago, I created this channel, and I went all right for like a month when I created it, and then from like maybe sometime in February throughout the rest of the year, I did nothing. And then it wasn't until about this time last year when I started posting again. And since then, I've regularly posted videos and been trying to get more connected with the community on here. So, like I said, that was like January last year. I can't remember exactly how many months it went by. And then I actually discovered the Facebook group for AuthorTubers and started connecting more with other people and started to participate in live writing streams on other people's channels. And I did that throughout part of the spring and throughout the summer. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the people I got to meet and interacted with and networked with and stuff. And then August came and my kids started school, and then I was no longer allowed to participate in those writing streams during the day just because my scheduling with my wife being at work and having to leave partway through those sessions just to go get her from work and stuff, since we only have one car and I had to have the car so I could take the kids to work or to school and stuff. So that kind of fell out for me being able to participate that much then. So in August, I started to do my own streams on Sunday nights, which I still continue to do. I met more people that way, and I've still participated in some of the other streams that were later in the afternoon. And I've really enjoyed it. And I hope to be able to keep growing. I hope to see this community grow, and I hope to be able to continue to meet new authors and make new friends and, you know, work with more people. I like the networking in the community altogether. So I hope to grow that. I hope to be able to keep expanding on my other social medias like Facebook and Twitter and stuff. I hope to try to post a little bit more of a variety of content. I still don't really know exactly what I will be posting, but I hope to continue to kind of grow and experiment on that, as well as I'm hoping to be able to grow my Patreon and provide them with more content and stuff like this. Right now I don't have that many patrons or anything. I've only got like one, but I'm hoping that will grow, and as it grows I will be able to engage more with them and give them more exclusive content and stuff like that. So for 2020, I'm hoping to be able, as a writer, get the majority of sovereign duties done on my end before actually hiring professional edit, getting all the revisions, self edits, beta runs, alpha runs, all that stuff completed, as well as getting started on Rise of Power, which would be book 3. And then as an author, not really writing related, but more of my platform, my brand, hope to keep growing it and expanding it, and be able to provide more content, and more valuable content, and not really just the same thing. Because I know on Twitter and Facebook a lot of times just the images I post on Instagram, and it's just kind of like the same thing every week. It's just a new image on Wednesdays, blah blah blah. So I'm hoping to continue doing that on Instagram. I'm also planning on adding more stuff as ideas come to me for Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. So yeah, that is my intentions for 2020. I hope you all stick with me. If not, oh well, I'm not gonna really be butthurt over it or anything like that, but I do plan on interacting and hoping to engage more with y'all in 2020. So that's it. Thank y'all for watching. Again, I'm DL Steer. All my links are down below. All my social medias and stuff's down there. On my Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. My website's down there. That's another thing. I hope to be able to keep doing more blogs and maybe kind of find a direction for it. I've always just kind of posted random things. And I feel like I will continue posting random things in it. But I'm hoping to be able to post more of that. So, yeah. But anyways, all that's down below. Also, there's a link of other author tubers, some of the people I've connected with within the past year or so that's really helped introduce me into the community, and been very helpful and very friendly. All their links are down below. You can go check them out. But I guess that's about it. Yeah, we'll see how this year goes. Keep that 2020 hindsight going, a 2020 vision. Guess that's about it. Peace out, ELE. Everybody love everybody.